Hey guys, it's Luke. Welcome once again to one of my videos. Today I'm going to be explaining to you breaker blocks, also one of the beautiful indicators by Luxalgo, and I'm going to show you how to integrate it into our YouTube model or the one step for life model. And as you can see on the screen, I was able to grab beautiful two trades, almost 7 ARR each. Apologies for the sounds again. Every time I start a video, people start speaking. It's ridiculous, but anyway, bear with me. So most of you this was yesterday, most of you was waiting for this setup. So we had a London sweep. Was very interesting. We have a London sweep, and then we found a market structure shift, and you guys were ready to get a trade, but there was no fair value gap. But I took the trade, and you guys might be wondering right now, like, Luke, why did you enter? You breaking the rules of your setup. No, actually I'm not. ICT has many models, concepts, or concept models, and they support each other and they work incongruent with each other. And while most of you didn't enter the trade, I went ahead and did. Of course, on paper trade, because I wanted to show you guys a trade first. But yeah, let me show you exactly how I was able to get into a trade while most of you were stepping aside. Easy. It's called breaker blocks. If I go ahead and turn breaker blocks with signals Luxalgo on, you can see, if I remove everything from my chart, you can see that, boom, look at the precision of this, look at these wicks, look at the bodies, boom, giving us one setup, two, almost 3, 4, and 5 setup, going all the way into the London low, and then subsequent to New York AM low. Beautiful trade. So let's get started. Basically, it's exactly the same. There's nothing different from the usual setup, one step for life, except one thing. So as usual, you go up in a bearish scenario. You go up, low, higher high, lower low, higher high, and then boom. You can recognize what this is. Yes, this is a market structure shift with change of character. Look, as you can see, we'll go up, and then boom, before MSS. Exactly, this is exactly as it is, as you imagine. This is MSS. So what would your next step be? Of course, you put a fair value gap over here, you wait for it, and then you wait for the price to enter it, and then you go ahead and you short, right? This is our what we normally do. I'm targeting next liquidity pool. The only difference here is, instead of suppose you didn't find any FVG here, like in our case, or maybe you did find an FVG here, but you wanted a stronger setup, you can integrate breaker blocks into this model. So how would we draw breaker blocks? I'm going to show you how to do it manually, and then you can use, of course, breaker blocks from Luxalgo to do it for you. But please understand the basics, because it's really simple, and if you can draw it manually with places where Luxalgo doesn't, it will be beautiful. It will print out beautiful trades. So step 1, after you draw the MSS for in a bearish scenario, we have MSS right here, right? First, the only thing you have to do, actually in both bearish and bullish, you just look at the leg, the up leg here in the bearish, or the down or upward leg here I'll show you in a minute, in a bullish scenario. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna look for in a bearish scenario, you're gonna look first step is to look at the first red candle before that, in the leg that formed the MSS, or in the leg that formed the MSS. So in our case here, it should look something like this. This is the MSS, the first red candle that formed the MSS, or in this leg here, or you can actually, you can take the whole thing if you want, but specifically the more specific sniper block or breaker blocks are the first red candle in a bearish scenario. So in here, you go ahead and tag it from the top, from the wick to the wick, and you slide it out. Boom, just like that. Gave you beautiful trade. You couldn't take easier than that. It just literally took seconds. So in our demographic demonstration over here, it should look something like this. Okay. Again, you can go ahead and you put your short, blah blah blah, targeting whatever you want. Simple as that. So now let's look for a bullish scenario. How would that look like? Exactly the same. You look for a bullish MSS. So how would a bullish MSS be formed? So you go down, you go up, you go down, and then boom. There's your MSS over here, right? This is a bullish MSS. So what would you look next? What would you look for next? Again, same model we always do and we will use for the rest of our life. A fair value gap, the price, we wait for the price to retrace back into it, we take our long, just like that, and boom, you target the liquidity. Alright, so what's the difference between a breaker block and this model here? The only difference is exactly like the bearish one. You look for the first green candle or the highest green candle that formed the MSS. So in this leg here, there's which one is the highest green candle? So it should be something like this. Yeah, I'll show you now in a minute. But yeah, this is exactly how it's for the bearish scenario. Let me show you now the bullish scenario. I have YM open because I couldn't find setup for bullish because we've been bearish, very bearish for the past week actually. So on the YM a few days ago, around a week ago, I was able to find a trade. So basically here, what I have here is we have London high and London low. We close to London. We close very close to the London low. So we're trying to sweep that. We're waiting for the sweep, the normal scenario, the normal model we usually do. So let's click that. A candle or two next should give us a sweep. Beautiful, we have the sweep. So step one was we swap the liquidity. Now we look for MSS, right? Let me click this double a few times. And if I click this one more time, we should get an MSS right here. Beautiful, we have an MSS right here. So now we swap liquidity, we have an MSS. Now we look for fair value gap and then you should enter on, right? We wait for the candle to close. Oh no, we don't have any fair value gap. What do we do? Let's skip the trade, guys. Well, that's the nice trade. That's the nice choice you can do. Or if you're getting advanced now, aka or the breaker blocks, you can use the breaker block model. You can look everything at the same setup. The setup of the fundamental setup is there. The basis is there. Now you can just play around with what you know. And since here you know the breaker block model. Let's see how long it takes us to find a breaker block or not. So we have a high, we have a high, we have a low, we have a high, we have a low, we have a high. Oops, sorry. Hold on, I joined this wrong. We have a high, we have a low, we have a high, we have a lower low, and then here on this candle we found MSS, right? Wait, damn it, I hate drawing. We have the MSS, so it already drew us for us, so we don't have to use. You don't really have to use this or anything. We drew an MSS here. So what's the first green candle that formed that in this leg, the leg before the MSS? So in this leg here, which one is it? Can you find it? Right here. Exactly. So you can go ahead and tag it from the top to the bottom, slide it like this, and boom. The price went up. Now the price is here. We wait for the price to come back here. We take our entry here. We target. We can stop the stop loss around this candle, since not too much. Around here, doesn't matter really. They stay standardized. Put it here, and you can put your target. You can target this here, this swing high. Actually, it's relative high. You can target this, or you can target the London high. Up to you. You can take partials. You're not enforced into closing the deal right away. You can put like one contract here, one contract here, one contract here. And that's how you make money actually. So yeah, now we can continue and see what happens. Boom, price goes into our thing. Boom. Now we get an FEG. This supports us but it's not necessary. We continue. Hold on and put this on 10. Oh wow, whoa, and there we go. It didn't even take too long. Boom. We swept the liquidity. We swept London, and we even continued higher. Look at this. Awesome, isn't it? And you notice anything? Oh look at the candles, it didn't even close anything on that. It was beautiful. It supports the price so much. And you can even add it more contracts. Hold on, you can add more contracts on the FEG. Well, like you can size in more here, since you know your basis is strong as hell. And that's it, guys. Hope you guys enjoy. Take care and see you later.